Damn, son,
I
where'd
was
you
hungry.
find this?
Hey,
Damn,
yo,
son.
EA Sports.
Damn.
It's in the game.
Just stepped in the building.
I have an announcement to make, gentlemen. I have an announcement.
If you just stepped in the news, if you just stepped the fuck in Huntington, New York, in Long Island, Huntington, New York, and you just got here, you're fucking late. You're late. You should have been here 15 years ago when the motherfucker got here. You're late. If you just stepped into New York, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, yo, what are you doing?
Yo, my bad.
Yo, I got
yo,
Yo, I got an announcement.
yo, what's
This nigga got an announcement before we
I got
We
an
can't even
announcement.
announce it. You got to announce it before you get announced.
It's all about me. TBE.
Got the whole.
But like they should
Hey,
know
son.
me already. I was
Yeah.
already on the show.
Oh shoot, he said
Full
by
course
IB
7.
round.
If you ain't watched it, you better know.
My son said IB round.
I be round here.
Okay.
But I got an announcement, guys.
What's
So-
good with the TBE?
Something short though. Something
What's the
short though.
TBE
Something
poppin',
short though.
bro? What you got on?
Solo crop pan out.
What you got on deck, man?
Raheem's dead. Somebody shot him.
Radio Raheem? Yeah, all right.
Uh-huh.
Radio Raheem.
Yeah.
No, you ain't watch Juice.
Radio Raheem. Like, you didn't watch Juice?
Oh my God.
Man.
Raheem's dead. Somebody shot him. That's all I had to say.
Radio Raheem.
Yo, my son said I got an announcement.
This nigga. This nigga heard a sample on a
yeah.
beat on YouTube and don't even know the reference.
Oh my God.
This nigga's scared.
Hey yo, chill.
Look, they already know. They already know. He should know the sample already. He should
Hey,
know.
yo. A
I
word?
had to make that announcement real quick because somebody needs to go get him. All right.
I had to make that announcement.
Introducing.
Yo. Introduction. The young god.
Ugh.
The number one spitter, Tap Shatetna.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's sitting next to the number one, so it's okay. But anyway.
Whoa.
Okay. Oh, man.
Yo.
Street
Yo.
Street beef.
Y'all niggas
I
need to
got
relax, man. Take it down from. Y'all, what episode is this?
Oh man.
Y'all niggas lost count. Y'all niggas lost count. If y'all at 28,
Not
y'all-
even.
I need y'all to be at a nice little
32.
calm.
This is about to be
32?
29. This is 29.
29.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yo,
Usually like
y'all at a
pretty close to
29
that.
right now. I'm gonna need y'all to come down
Oh,
to
we're
a
gonna
nice
do
7.
what we
In
said.
seven.
Technical
Yes.
terms.
I need to go to. I need to go back to the 7. 4-course 7.
Okay. Meal 7?
4-course meal 7.
Okay.
of course.
What happened there?
Okay. We
I was on.
represented
I was on.
first.
I was on
Okay.
that episode.
Okay.
That was my first episode being on the show.
Dessert.
You was
Remember?
Yeah. It was your birthday, remember?
Remember? 7th episode?
Yeah, I was here for that episode. It was your
Seven by
birthday.
7. How could you question the funnest for heaven's sake? What?
Wow.
Chill.
Ew.
All right, well, yeah.
All right.
You were here.
I was here, present on this. What do you call it?
Talk show.
No. You the overall
Beautiful day.
beautiful place we call.
Earth.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, you're right.
Come on.
In this
I say that for the shows. I say that for the shows.
You gotta say it everywhere.
For my hosting gigs.
You gotta say it
Okay.
everywhere.
Okay.
Speaking of, he has a future in stand-up.
Nah,
I still think that one joke was funny as hell.
What was the joke?
Hey guys, what about Wendy's? What's up with Wendy's?
No.
That's not funny.
It was not funny. It was just the way he said it was
laugh
funny.
At the end made it
Bruh.
funnier than what it obviously
Man.
clearly as y'all are
The
agreeing.
satirical laugh at the end.
I'm like this.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's like
Give
one
him a
of those,
Kawhi
if
Leonard
you
laugh.
know, you know.
Mhm.
Like, you
That
gotta
was
know me to know that that's
definitely-
kind of funny.
I dropped.
Cause like, what the fuck is he doing up there talking about that? Like, this is a showcase. Like, what are you doing?
Yo, see?
Nah, you just bring up some very good topics though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, throughout the set, yeah, definitely. That's
What's good?
What's good, Ken?
What's good?
I've been waiting for my feature for about 6 years now. I'm not even gonna lie.
Lying.
No, I'm lying.
No,
I'm lying. I don't know, bro. I need to get back in the stew. Your boy need to get back into doing his thing in the booth. You know, doing this 1 2, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Has to my boy Kenny 1 2 1 2.
I thought you retired.
I did retire. I did like a Floyd Mayweather. I took like
Yo,
a nice
why
intermission.
you did that? Yo, hold up.
I took a
Hold
nice
the
intermission.
phone.
I'm still in.
Son came in,
I'm
made
still in the
announcements before
retirement.
he
I'm
got
still
announced.
in
He
the
done
hiatus.
retired like twice already.
It's called a hiatus. Like I went into hibernation.
My son. My
Or
guy.
it's called being an artist and just
Bruh.
taking time to develop the next me.
I understand what you mean by that, but that's what it technically is. But for right now, it's just like I'm
I'm gonna
enjoying.
be dramatic and call it retirement.
It is a retirement because I haven't touched the booth. When was the
I'm
last
the best
time?
ever.
Clear. When was the last time I
My
touched the
God,
booth?
Street
I'm the
beefs.
best ever.
He's shaking his head like he doesn't even know because he doesn't even remember. That's how long ago it's been.
Yeah, nah.
I haven't touched the booth in God knows how long. I've been doing shows though. I did the Timeless show.
Alright, okay.
That's one thing.
How
you
many
know?
of those you got in?
Huh?
How many of those you got under your belt?
What do you mean, like songs?
How many shows you got under your
Oh,
belt?
under my belt, I
Perform.
got about like probably 4 as of
How
right
many shows outside of the first, I want to say first 2 you did?
now. Outside the first 2,
Yeah.
probably like
I say the first 2 because I feel like the first one.
probably another 2 after that, if not 3.
Okay.
It wasn't like I was doing like real shows, like doing a full set. I would do like
yeah,
some performances here and then, you know.
I mean, I
It's
understand
just-
that. I understand
that's
that, but I-
that's basically the vibe of it.
And yeah, no, it's different from the crowd, and, like a sold out crowd and all that.
Yeah.
Sure. And then even your own actual fan base, different from that. But I feel like, I feel as though, as long as you can get up there and get your practice in,
Yeah.
much as you gotta do the other part of it, but yeah, nah, getting up there on that stage though for sure,
Yeah.
or just getting on a stage at all, performing your tracks, getting a vibe, getting the feel from the audience, getting comfortability and the confidence in yourself. I definitely need that.
Definitely.
That show in Earwax that he did, he seemed pretty comfortable.
Is that
Yeah.
the one that you performed at?
Honestly, it was just like you could say I was comfortable, but that's just because I'm used to it. Like even after the first show, everybody was asking me like, "Oh, like you sure that was your first show?" Like doesn't seem like it. I'm just like, I guess I was just meant for it. I was just prepared. I was well prepared.
Nah,
to
you know
go
what you
first.
want to do.
I already know
You're not scared.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not really afraid of anything. Like no challenges like that. Like I don't really get starstruck
I mean,
like
you're
that.
scared of yourself, but that's another conversation.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear in life is really myself and also.
That was your biggest fear, because if
It still
was,
is.
No, if
It's-
it was,
it
today,
still is.
Today it
It
stops.
still is. Today it stops.
Because you don't. If you want it to be your biggest fear, then yeah, you can keep saying that. But if you don't want it to, then
I mean,
you're
it's
gonna
not.
say it was.
I'm not saying like as in like.
Now you're
my-
understanding how to get past that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm not saying it as in that. I'm saying it more as in like, look,
I'm just saying because
So
you
you're
got to be
still
careful
working
the
at
words
it.
that we choose to use. That's all I'm saying.
I'm working at trying to control myself.
Yeah.
Certain situations.
Your response to it.
Exactly. Response.
So to how you-
Reactions.
Because for the most part, we're perceiving your mind is taking things in, and it's perceiving it from however you learn to process things.
Exactly.
So it's just about figuring out the better ways to respond.
And really, I'm just afraid of like when it comes back to myself. I'm afraid of my mind being lost in it. It's like really like the brain is a very powerful vessel that controls your whole body, and if you give it too much power, it can kind of fuck with you, like really fuck with you and mess up your aura type shit, and it really like.
That's how I
sets you-
used to think about it, but you
What
should definitely think about it in the sense that it is something for you to be capable of
Yeah.
controlling and managing. For the most part, that's really what it is.
the way I've been thinking about it more is like you gotta figure out where to put that energy. You know,
Yeah.
if you're angry, go work out. If you know what I'm saying, like if you feel the type of way, I don't know, go clean, go take a run, go do something to take your mind off of it, or that's gonna make you think about it to work through it. You know, not that something like if you mad, go listen to like some screamo music and that's gonna make you more upset about it, or some depressing music that's gonna make you more upset about it. You know, you just gotta have to figure out where to channel. You know what I'm saying? That energy.
Honestly, I can't see myself going down that path because that.
No, I'm not saying you.
I know what you mean. I'm just saying. I'm putting myself back in the spotlight for a second. But like, I'm just. Because I've seen people firsthand like that go through like not even like they go through something, they just drown themselves in the music, and like I'll be thinking like I'll be sitting there chilling with them, trying to like encourage them, trying to like get them to a better spot and get them in a better mood, but then they be like, they just like singing that shit like it's like a Bible verse, and they just like praising it like this the theme song to my life, theme song to my heart, yada yada. And I'll be like, yo, bro, like. Get the fuck out this, like, get out of this, like, because I can understand why, like, if people actually really are, like, very sensitive towards, like, other things and how they process things, like, if you were someone who really gets deep into your emotions and you listen to certain lyrics that you can relate to in a situation, that shit hit crazy, and that shit be having you, like, damn, like,
well, the song said
fucks up your whole fucking mood for the rest of the day, and I'd be like, fuck that.
Drowning in Drake for months.
Yeah. That's different though. Like, I be drowning in like the Caribbean Drake. That
Yo, real talk.
But that ass though, like.
Okay, look, I'm on it. You're looking on it. Yeah, that's nah. It definitely is. I think it's that double-edged sword, so to speak, in a sense where it's the beautiful.
Getting that dopamine hit from that sad ass song.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's gonna make you feel good.
Or more or less the beautiful aspect of it is the fact that you can connect so much so with a stranger, just delivering something, and then you know what I'm saying, generate and go back in your mind to things that make you feel that connection even more so. And then not even realizing how deep of a connection all of that is for you to even feel all that, think all that from somebody else making music and putting it out there to be consumed. And that's a beautiful thing. But the scary part is how deep it can go when the influence is so impactful and effective.
Deeper than that is the fact that a lot of it is made to do that.
Yeah.
But to take it back to the original point. In all, it's us feeling that like being afraid of our mind and blah blah blah. That's an excuse for like not going out and trying, or excuse for like not wanting to fail, not being to accept the fact that something might not go right, or you might look a certain way for a certain amount of time.
I learned a lot of things from failure, like just like obviously that's not the route. Like say you go and you like. When you're walking Luna, you know what I'm saying? You said you have the route to avoid the glass and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
At this
like,
point, I can't.
I know what you mean.
And but that's why I started realizing why some people do actually walk their dogs more or less in the middle of the road. You're not gonna find too much glass.
Yeah, and
that's why I'm starting to realize now. I'm like,
you don't want to walk them obviously on somebody's lawn because you don't want them to go on the lawn or whatever.
Definitely.
Yeah, obviously, but you're gonna learn from your mistakes and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the the trick to the trade of living is learning how to be hungry for failure. The sooner you meet failure, the quicker you learn how to succeed.
And it's not like saying like I want to fail. It's just
it's not about wanting to.
Things don't always go to how it's supposed to go. So
yeah, but and that's why it's not about wanting to
failure though. I wouldn't even call. Excuse me. I wouldn't even call it failure.
Yeah.
I would call it
a trial.
But not even a trial. It's morely just like it's a step towards success or step towards something better than a previous version of yourself or a previous version of something that you're trying to aim for.
That sentiment is what we should get away from, because it is failing, but it shouldn't be looked at as this negative thing. It should be looked at as just what it is, failing. And that's not to say it's good or bad. It's just to say it's what it is.
Exactly.
This worked or it didn't work, that failed.
As he would say.
And trust me, I get it too. But it gets to a point where we have to actually comprehend the meaning of the word rather than wanting to change the way we feel about it.
I have a good example.
You know what I'm saying?
I had a
This
question for you
season,
after that.
they asked Giannis because they lost to the Heat.
That's not failure.
Was his season a failure?
It's not failure.
And he had, a whole big speech, whatever, yada yada. But like all the sports analysts were saying, "Oh yeah, it's a failure," da 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 da, and it's just like, was it a failure or was it like a step towards success? They won. What was it? 2 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
It's like, damn, it's a failure already. Like we were still in the playoffs. It ain't like we didn't reach.
Oh
the
yeah,
playoffs.
No.
That whole conversation. Was
It's
happening.
not. It's
not
not.
like-
It's
It's
not a
interesting
failure.
how everybody looks at it.
It's not even like he was playing the whole thing, and you're asking him, "Oh, was the whole season of playoffs?" I mean,
But
a failure.
even that
Like,
too,
it's
that is posed that way on purpose to,
And that's what I was
to
saying,
drive the anxiety on him,
Yeah.
to drive the anxiety between the
I
people
must
watching.
win at all costs.
But at the
That'd
same
be
time,
bugging.
like I said, it's not failure. It can't. There's no
Oh,
such
yeah.
thing as failure in life. Like that's just failure is just fear.
For
That's
the
what
most-
it is.
For the most part, it's
But I wanted to ask you though,
Yes.
what do you consider failure? What do you consider failure? Like any scenario, like what do you consider
I think
failure?
something that just won't work. See, if you're constantly running into a problem because you don't want to implement the solution, which would be a change of behavior or whatever the case may be, then you're
That's ignorance. That's
Uh-huh.
not failure.
That is
but,
more
But
ignorance
at
than
some
failure.
point, you're just failing to do what makes sense and what's better.
It's ignorance.
And yeah, but I mean,
Jesus.
like, okay, like if you like failing a test, you can't redo the test. You can take the test again, but you can't. You're not gonna erase the fact that you did fail initially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But and it's not, again, it's not about good or, that's for me what I feel as though I'm starting to learn about myself in life is the way that I perceive words and the way people use them and what they mean when they use them.
Mm-hmm.
And what I believe words to mean when I use them, or in general. I feel as though if we actually all got to a point and place where we utilize language, I don't
In
want to say the
unison?
same way, but
In unison.
to a common level of understanding and comprehension, where
Yeah.
when we all say something, we
means
understand what that should mean. Like, it's not, you know what I mean, misconstrued.
I get what you're
but
saying.
That's
I
a
get what
lot.
you're saying.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
It is
yeah.
it is a tremendous amount, but that's why small communities usually succeed,
Mhm.
because it's a common ground everybody's on. It's a
And
common
they're willing to
understanding.
put in the effort. It
And
goes
It's
a
easy to
long
do
way.
that.
It just changes the feng shui.
Okay.
But again, it's not really a bad thing, the fact that we don't all comprehend language.
Because
or
that's
words
just the
same.
way it is. It's evolution. Like people
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
born every day. People are
Exactly.
have advantages every day. People have disadvantages every day. So
Yep.
But that's what that's part of just being able to see the beauty in it, just in life itself, in our existence. I believe it to be in existence as much as it is in existence, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we're here as far
Yeah.
as we understand and we know. So I just view it like that, to that degree, where I'm no longer trying to harbor or hold on to that negative feeling towards things I perceived to be negative at a point in time in life. Because failing is something, I was afraid of myself too, because I'm no longer, because I understand the fear is not in being capable. The fear is not being capable. You know, that's for me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to attempt to be capable, because I don't want to not live up to that standard I'm setting for myself. But at the same time, you're never living up to a standard at all if you're not allowing yourself to reach the standards you can,
Yeah.
which I think is a big part of just growing up
Life.
in life itself.
Yeah.
Just being comfortable with really falling, so you learn how to get up and you learn how high you can really go.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Or
Okay.
how fast you can run.
That too.
A lot of people don't like scraped knees, but no, you know what I'm saying? Some people learn to not trip over themselves or run faster or, you know, watch out for that whole twig in the road. Not twig, but branch in the road. How you learn to ride a bike?
Not even when can you really, not to say that it's never happened or doesn't or won't happen, but the last time you like really fell, like you
busted my ass type
like
shit.
You just lost your shit. And I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't ever happen as you age, but in your older youth, or even just coming out of in your adolescence, like I even started to think about it myself. Like I'm like, I can't remember the last time I really just fell, like lost it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how well you develop without even realizing it. Your body's doing it on its own. Like you don't fall. You might trip here.
You'll catch yourself, but like
you know what I'm saying. But and then think about riding a bike. Like I can't remember the last time even after riding a bike for as long as I was as a kid, I'm like, I can't remember the last time I actually fell off the bike.
Yeah.
Because you develop that confidence and you get used to staying up. And you almost forget what it feels like to fall.
Do you know how to wheelie?
Yeah.
Do you know how to wheelie?
Like a wheelie a bike? I haven't rode a bike in like years, but maybe
I can pop a wheelie.
Maybe I can pop exactly.
Right.
Pop a wheelie.
Pop
a wheelie.
That was we used to do that on a block religiously. Like,
Every
that
time.
Was the
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, being as though you were on the topic of like riding bikes and the fears and shit. I don't want to fall.
But I was
I'm not gonna
I won't lie though. I was more of a BMX dude. I wasn't really like a
Okay.
mountain bike type guy. I used to see niggas like in the block neighborhood
out
doing
here.
The
Wheelie
BMX,
mad
the BMXs too. That was
barely though. You barely seeing niggas doing
I
wheelies
could
on
wheelie on the
BMX,
pegs
especially with
of
that
a
small
BMX.
short ass
Yeah,
seat. Nobody want to sit on that small short ass seat.
Yo, nah.
I used to hate that shit about the bike, but it was the
It's
best
all
part.
long legs.
It's all
That's
about
why.
Well, I wasn't this tall when I had
All
the
of that
BMX
is-
bike.
Oh,
okay,
I was
gotcha,
like
gotcha.
5.
The mountain bikes
8.
was easier to wheelie because they got the gears, so you could change the
Yeah.
the pedal the pressure. On a BMX bike, it's only one. It's, you know what I mean?
There's only one.
gear.
There's only one gear.
So you just had to be nice with it. Like if you really could wheelie, if you could do it, because that. Yeah, no.
Damn, I really want to get my BMX bike out now and just start just
I've
riding
seen-
around. I need to get my shit out again.
Nah,
I
I've seen
miss
on
my shit.
YouTube they got like wheelie, I guess like marathons or whatever, like people just doing it through the streets. And I've seen like a guy doing it without a wheel. I'm just like, bro, he was just going.
Yeah, they on some
And
next.
he was like showing like another little kid like how to wheelie and like how to keep it up and stuff like that, which was pretty cool.
That's
All while wheeling by himself with no front wheel.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
that's-
oh my
that's
god,
killing it. That's different.
That's
I was
OD.
Instagram. There's this little kid. He had to be no more than 6 years old, and he had this. Pop got him his little BMX bike, and at first you show him showing the journey. Like he had the little wheelie bar on the back of it, and he would just wheelie all around this area. I'm not sure where they from, but definitely middle America, because the land. I'm like, oh, they in a place with mad land. But little kid just wheelie, and you see he just got video on him wheeling, and after a while he took the wheelie bar off, and he just wheeling his little ass bike, but like that little with that confidence.
Mm-hmm.
I think about that now. I'm like, yo, you instill that confidence early on.
and that's what I'm trying to do with the girls.
Bro, there's a lot
Yo,
of shit that I
you
wish
have
that I
to.
knew now that I would know back then, or I should have known back then. I
Bro.
wish, bro.
But see, the thing
I
is,
wish.
now you know. So when you have kids, if you want to have kids, I don't know if you have like brothers and sisters, like nieces and nephews and stuff.
Mhm.
You are, like we're supposed to teach the younger generation like stuff that we didn't do, stuff that that'll help them, but not
Yeah.
like I don't know like how everybody else's parents are, but like not to like try to bash it into their head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I
know
mean.
your name?
Not saying that my parents are like that, but
Yeah,
some
but-
people's parents are out there like that. They're like, this is what I want you to do. This is what you're gonna do, and then like people grow up like unhappy.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's-
mean?
Yeah, I think it is about the way it's applied, and there's got to be a positive reinforcement and reassurance in the midst of that standards, because you need expectations.
Yeah.
Kids can live up to and that's the thing is you can be you can enjoy your youth and grow and learn to be a responsible human being. Because at the end of the day, as long as you're responsible, you can always have fun in life.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing to learn is the control that we do have over ourselves
Mm-hmm.
and the things that we
Talk,
can't
brother,
control about ourselves in life. Because the only thing you can control about life is yourself.
Yeah.
How you respond to things and what you choose to do, which is a tremendous amount, to be fairly honest with you. It's a lot. Like, for us to even have to manage ourselves, it's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, it's
Oh,
a
dear.
privilege and an honor, because everybody don't make it out when that shot comes.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody know what I'm talking about.
That-
Grown enough, but real talk. No, because real talk, yo, like when you really start, as you age, you really start putting things in perspective. You start to gain that true comprehension, understanding of things, and you're like, wow, hold up.
Mm-hmm.
So out of a plethora of opportunities, I was the one to get one.
In the grand scheme
And then further than that,
Mm-hmm.
you were fortunate enough to get parents who want to be parents for you.
Mm-hmm.
That don't always happen
I
either.
wish you were never born.
Yeah.
It's just so many different like scenario stories that everybody could
Infinite
have.
multiverse.
Yeah.
Yo, for real. Or not have at the same time. Like,
It's a lot of things that go into.
yeah, no.
It's a lot
But
of
it's
things.
not simple or easy, I think.
No.
And that's what the challenge is.
I guess that's what people don't understand either. Like, people think being a parent is easy. Shit's not easy at all. I'm not saying I'm a parent. I'm not saying I'm a parent.
Yo,
I'm not saying I'm a parent. I'm just,
Yo,
I've heard stories and I've heard some reviews.
yeah. I
of
mean,
being a parent, and I'd be like,
how do you feel as though
what's up?
you reflect, you can reflect on your childhood and start to get some understanding of maybe why your parents did anything they did, or you know what I mean?
Yes and no, but
I mean, you
I could
still-
say yes
you
as in
still-
because
you still real young, so like
I
that's
guess
not really hitting you.
I could say yes because maybe kind of like genetics wise, and obviously like when it comes to situations, I would catch myself like reliving a moment that I saw when I was like 7 years old, and I'd be like, what the fuck, like. I'd be like, yo, like I thought I really got away from this shit. I thought I like ran away from it. I escaped it, but now it's like it's catching up to me while in my adulthood, and I'm just like, fuck. And I'll be thinking about it, and I'll be like, yo, I kind of understand now why they were like that back then, but I'll be like, you know what?
Yeah,
I gotta try to be the opposite, but at the same time, like you have to be understanding.
Yeah.
You have to just kind of just accept it for what it is.
Mhm.
Like I feel like my parents, out of all people, like they're just probably never gonna change.
mm-hmm.
Like they're just gonna live their lives the way they want to fucking live their lives.
Yeah, no.
And obviously, like I'm just like, all right, like go have fun. Do what
Yeah,
you gotta do. Like, I see my dad and stuff, and he just be doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Like I be trying to tell my dad, cause like for instance, like my dad's been smoking cigarettes since God knows how long.
Oh yeah.
Right, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I was 8 years old trying to make him quit smoking cigarettes and shit. 'Cause I used to be, I swear to God, I still get traumatized. I still get PTSD from a cigarette smell.
Mm.
Every time I smell it, I'd be like, yo, bro, I'd be like, fuck, like it's just reminding me of my childhood.
Leave me alone.
I've been trying to ask that man to stop smoking cigarettes for 15 fucking years,
Yeah.
and he still blows them bitches down today.
Have
I'm
you-
not even gonna lie. Window
Years.
down, bumping fucking music.
Yeah.
Window
son, I
down,
can't
bumping
hold
music,
you.
driving, smoking that shit. I be like, damn, pa, like what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, it's alright though. Like you gotta still love your parents for who they are.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Can't knock it.
shit.
Can't knock it. See, I
Have you ever? I gotta ask you a question.
yeah,
Though. So like, that's a funny question that you even asked me that. So like, right as you get older, right, and you start to kind of like, you're familiar with like what your parents like and shit. Like for instance, music. See, like my mother loves music. Her favorite artist is like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Prince, right? And like we've had family members that in the family that have actually like been involved with music. I had an uncle who made a whole album. I don't even know if y'all even heard of it. It's called Blackmail. Like black male, like MALE,
Yeah.
like
Mm.
not like blackmail, like somebody's trying to frame you or some shit.
Nah,
Like cool.
nah, that's crazy. That's dope.
But like still, like he's telling me like, yo, like I used to try to get your mom in the studio all the time, yada yada, all this other shit. Cool. He didn't really make it that far in the music stuff. My mom settled for karaoke, and now like they look at me and they be like, yo, like you gotta be the one that just takes us, that blows us up, or just keeps us, going, right? But like my mom was so big into Mike, right? And I love Michael Jackson. Like you can't say you can't. Like he's a musical genius.
Got the mics on your feet.
These are
Yo,
Michael Jordan.
I'm sorry.
Entertainer.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
No trip.
Are those the ones that was in Spider-Verse?
No, these are Lost and Found. These are based off the Chicago ones. The
Okay.
first colorway that Michael Jordan made this shoe with. But these are supposed to like be like a replica of like 1985 kicks. You know what I'm saying? Because they have like kind of like a
The first joints.
not even that. Like I'm gonna take my shoe off. I'm gonna let you see y'all. Because you know how this part right here is supposed to be black. So if you look at it, and I'm gonna take the glasses off to even show y'all. When y'all look at the shit, it's like crackled.
Oh, they did that.
They did
Made that
to,
effect.
They did that to kind of give it that like that old school type of feel.
Yeah.
And like even like the tongue and the sole,
Yeah.
it's like a cream color. It's not
Yeah.
like the white like the. If I had regular Chicago's, y'all would know the difference. But these
They
are like,
aged it.
they kind of aged the shoe,
Yeah.
but it's like newer material to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
they just put an effect on. That's dope though.
I
That's
hate
dope though.
yeah, but that's that ass the shoe though.
Shit hard.
Yo,
You was saying.
can I get high?
Sorry.
bro?
Are you straight?
Talking about this nigga right here.
Yeah, put the
But like, nah,
incognito
back to what I was saying
bag.
though. So like, I kind of feel like in my life, like it's kind of like that goes back to like the universe and like the parallel dimensions or like whatever you're trying to say. I felt like that I was put on this earth, especially when I got into music for real. Like I started to realize this after a couple years. I was like, I was put on earth to be my mom's Michael Jackson. And clear.
I like that.
I'm not trying to blow up the spot, but there's chapstick in your corner over there. I'm not even gonna lie. I got a good ass
Fuck
eye.
that. What did I do anything?
I'm just saying. I'm just make sure somebody pick that up.
Okay.
Yo.
But but like that ass though, like I feel like I was put on
Yo,
earth.
just to let you know, you got some holes in your shirt.
You got some fucking holes in that shirt. There's
Where?
some holes in your shirt.
There's some holes in your shirt. There's
Yo,
some, but like I don't know. This is Yeezy. I'm just-
I can't. That's the new style.
$700 a shirt.
But like I'm not even lying to you. Like you felt like as you get older, you're starting to realize like you're kind of like depending on like what your parents were into, like you're living your parents' dream for them
Personally,
type shit.
I,
No, you don't feel like that.
They stayed far away from it because they were like, nah, fuck that shit.
Wait, music?
I start.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That. That's funny actually. Yeah, 'cause my mom loves music too, and I grew up listening to her music or the music she chose to listen to, which for the most part was R&B, soul music.
Yeah.
My favorite artist was Prince. She is she's a real music. She used to actually read cover to cover albums. She used to read the albums, the booklets, the whole. She used to really be into it,
Okay.
and so I grew up listening to her sing.
Heard.
And she never sang professionally. Never. I don't know if she ever got trained, none of that. But I just thought she had a beautiful voice, so I always thought she could sing. No matter what song it was, who was playing, she was able to sing, keep up, or just from her joy in listening. So that was what I got from her. My dad, he wrote his own. He wrote there. He rapped and stuff like that. He was in a group, so he touched the scene for a second. He had his little thing going on. And he was able to see some things about it, but he had us for the most part, and where the responsibility pile up for the hacks.
They do pile up a
So
lot.
like, but I mean, and that too, I also feel as though. I mean, but
Big ass people.
I got my love just from everybody around. Listen to my mom, and then my older brother rapped. I thought he was the nicest. After my dad taught me one of his rhymes, I copied it, wrote it down, cited it, learned it, and then I started writing my own. So I fell into it like that, and I had that sentiment as well at a point or a time where I'm like, maybe I'm supposed to pick the torch up where they left it, and you know what I'm saying, and really go through with it, and to see it for what it is.
You
Except
have
I
the
saw
potential.
it for what it was. And
You really do have the potential, nigga.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
I said it to you last time, nigga. I need to get
Go
you.
word,
I need a
word.
verse. I need a verse. I'm gonna say it to you again. Also,
And I'm thinking about that
you
too.
want to pass me that tray next to you, cousin?
Like,
I know there's
I
ash
think
in it, so I gotta stay away
another
from
thing
it.
is,
Where's your grinder?
I don't
You
want to
got
be
one?
wasted potential.
What's good? Let me hear it.
I don't want to be wasted potential.
Wait, what do you mean wasted potential? You're not wasted potential, though.
I know, but that was the thought I had at a point. I'm like, damn, I don't want to be a potential that was wasted because for the most part, about myself, I've learned that I do have the potential to do anything. Truly,
Okay.
and that's what I assume everybody. I assume we all have it. I assume we all have the potential,
My God.
which I believe we do. I think
Kinda
we
does.
all have the potential. But
I'm hearing you, though, Kenny. I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. That's how I felt when I was like, because remember how I told y'all last time when I was first here, how I got into this shit because one of my boys had a studio in his shit. Shout out to Noah. But he was like, oh, like I remember I stopped recording with him, and I was gonna focus on other shit, and like kind of like the reason why I never really wanted to take it serious at first, because like I said, like you said, wasted potential, and like not even just like that, I felt like I just didn't want to like try to fit into something that wasn't my life at that point. But then as I got into it again, I just realized I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck was I missing? Like I wasn't really missing a lot, you know. Especially if you have God-given talents. Like I'm not gonna front, Kenny. The way you be coming on this show, my dude, you ready to go on, you know, Hot 97, get ready to spit a verse, my nigga. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm gonna need a verse out of that. Like I need you to be on my next album. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a proposal right here. If you're gonna be on my next album, and if you say yes, I'll come out of retirement.
come on,
And I swear to God, nigga,
that's light.
I'll sell all the products I got.
Yo,
Only if you keep me in the loop.
Only if you keep it.
What do you mean I don't keep you in the loop, nigga?
Nigga, you just be doing shit on your own accord.
So do you. The fuck? Like, stop talking.
Nah, that's a
Come on,
Heemy.
Heemy. Come on, Heemy. Don't do that,
I
Heemy.
slowed down a lot.
Nigga said
All
I
right?
slowed down.
Progress.
This nigga used to be in here. I swear to God, I used to pull up. I had a session before him. Son used to be in here just like, you know, editing his shit. I'd be like, yo, my nigga, if I knew you were here the entire time, I would have asked you to pull up so you can record some of my shit. Or if not, help me out here. You know what I'm saying? This nigga always doing shit on his own.
Wait,
Nah, he
hold
dead
on.
ass do that.
You want to hear the funniest
Let's see-
disappearing act that he's done that I know of?
Let me hear it.
Well,
Let me hear it. Because this nigga's done disappeared a
So
lot.
I'm not gonna say the first.
What was the first?
Nah, that's Heem's place. So the second, right? We're at my crib recording a video. It's like, how many of us? It was like 9 of us at my crib. Heem's like, yeah, I'm gonna go roll up. I was like, all right. Heem goes to roll up. I go upstairs to make popcorn, come back downstairs. Heem's nowhere to be found. Calling Heem's phone. Heem's doesn't
boy
answer
Rick
the
Ross
phone.
did.
Yes.
Oh yeah, what a
I'm like, yo, I wanted to smoke, and
This
he's
is-
nowhere to be found. Where
Bruh.
are you? And then I'm looking. I'm like, yo, maybe he just left the weed, and I just have to find it.
See,
And he
that's
didn't.
why.
No, the times didn't match up. I double booked.
And then, here's the thing. He didn't say nothing. He just left. He didn't say nothing. He just left.
I double booked.
And then I'm like, yo, Heem, calling him, everybody's calling Heem, asking where Heem, looking for Heem. And then
And where'd y'all find him?
Yo,
we never found Heem.
Y'all never found this nigga?
You know, Heem just
Yo,
popped
Heem,
up like,
you
yeah, you
lying,
know.
I
nigga.
came back to the studio or back to the house.
I
One
like
of the
you
two.
lies.
You came back to the studio.
Somewhere, one of the two. Your house or the studio.
Keem, you're wildin', bro.
No, it's cool. We finished what we had to
I
do.
think it was for,
Yeah.
yeah.
And what did you need to do?
Whatever video we had to do, we finished that shit.
It was man, listen.
It was a learning
How'd those
experience,
videos for
man.
the show come out though? Did it come out tough? Did you fuck with them, or you very picky?
Yeah, a little unstable, but it's cool.
Nigga, I wasn't ready for all that.
It's cool.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
you
be
had
pulling
it
up
like
the
this.
camera.
Because
against
you had to
against your
say-
chest, like nigga, like You supposed to hold this
But at
shit.
the same
know what I
time,
mean?
if I was gonna do that, then I had to like.
Nah, it's not because you could just hold it like
the
that. Know what I mean?
control.
And then
It was the
steady.
you know what it was, Sue? It was actually the controls, the
because you
remote
didn't have
switch.
to use that. You go
I
back
didn't
far
have to
enough.
use it, but I kept using
Yo, the
that
whole thing
shit.
is a steady aim pro, kid. You
Yeah, actually just
I was
hold it
just
right
using
there.
that
You
shit
know what I
shot
mean?
down.
Steady aim pro.
Just
That's
guide
a
it with
perk
your wrist.
in itself.
That shit was like I felt like I was playing a game though. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I was
That's
playing a
bad,
game.
buddy. Yo, what's good? He even a permanent host?
Permanent host
I'll
team.
get you some jokes.
Permanent
Alright,
host?
I got a joke for y'all
You
right
gotta,
now.
you gotta spice it
I got
up,
a joke
though,
for y'all
dude.
right now.
You gotta spice it
I got a
up
joke
just
for y'all
little
right now.
bit.
Since we talking about music,
All they need is
what do you call a computer that sings?
What?
What do you call a computer that sings?
Wait. What do you call it?
A pewter.
A computer
Oh.
that sings.
A pewter.
It's very easy.
What do you call it?
Adele. A singing computer. Adele. Come on. It's alright.
Oh
It didn't.
my god.
It
that
didn't
was
float
right
your
there.
brains, buddy. I understand. It didn't
That
float
was-
your brain. I
That was
understand.
right there, boy. You listening? Because I ain't thinking about the brand at all.
I wasn't. I was thinking about a
the brand
bird.
computer.
I was
thinking
thinking
about a
about
bird?
a bird.
My son said a bird.
He said a bird.
Wait, a computer that sings. I don't know.
Computer
why I
that
was
sings,
thinking
buddy.
A computer that sings. Adele. Oh my. We could have had it all.
Rolling in the deep.
You had my heart inside your pants.
Whoa.
Whoa!
What?
Yo.
Oh my god.
Whoa there, Bucko. Go ahead, finish that shit off, Kenny.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, wow.
Hold on.
Finish that shit off, Kenny.
Hold on.
That boy
Finish
Kenny.
it off. Hey, yo. It's in his pants. Hey, yo.
Wow.
Like, I don't know.
Pausington, pause.
Hey,
Holy
so who has a lighter?
Pause,
for
no
young
polar
Bucko
bear.
Jeremiah?
Listen,
Thank you
listen.
very kindly.
Man, yo,
What's up?
what a fucking day, man.
Did you have a good 4th of July, son? Saw some nice fireworks?
Yo, literally, every year, holidays feel different. It's not the holidays anymore.
Are you
Doesn't
sure?
feel like the holidays anymore. People are growing. People
What do you mean by
are
growing?
going.
COVID's still showing.
COVID's still showing. It's crazy.
It wasn't even ever that. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean it's just
This is
great
you.
to feel fortunate. It's great.
It is just you, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
You just getting older.
It is just you. I think
You're not
that's what I'm
seen.
saying. I think it's you getting older, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
No.
I'm not
It's
even
great to
gonna
feel
lie.
fortunate. I'll be
Because
honest.
you know what it is too. Because it's come to think of it, like you gotta
He's
think
still
about
jumping.
it. I've seen you when you were in your teenage years. Like I've seen you when you were getting older, when I was a jit. And now I'm looking at you now, and I'm looking at myself. I'm like, damn, like time is really doing us right now. Time is doing us crazy.
Kid,
Nigga, what? I be looking at people, they be like, yo, bro, I remember when you were like a baby, like 2 feet tall. Now you like 6'5", 6'7", 7'3". Nigga, get this
looking
nigga on
up to
the, get this
young
nigga on the
like,
Knicks.
what?
Yo,
Get this nigga on the Knicks. Starting 5. Like I hear this
Yeah.
shit all the fucking time. Be like, damn, my nigga. I'm
Jalen
like,
Brooks
was
is
I
good.
really that small when I was a kid, bro? Like
Yeah.
Yo, it's funny.
came up from like time is doing us.
Being as though you're talking about like time and the holidays and stuff. Now I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, but he lives with his mom. He loves fireworks.
Okay.
Now it's like 5-10 years ago it would have been cool. Oh, fireworks, shit, busting off the fireworks. But now it's like, yo, I got a baby and my baby trying to sleep. Cut that shit out. Yo, dead ass. Like I couldn't put my baby to sleep
These
so late.
niggas somebody got work tomorrow. Like, yo, bro, nigga, I got
Yo.
work tomorrow. Like, stop popping them
It's
fucking
like-
fireworks, my nigga.
So now you talking about like time and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's
Yo, I-
crazy because like I said, 5 years ago I wouldn't have been worried about it.
Bro, I got,
But know what?
I got a video on my phone. I gotta find it.
The
Sorry
worst
to cut
part-
you off.
10 years ago.
Like, not even from 10 years ago. Like, I literally, like, I get irate when it comes to these fucking fireworks, bro. Like, they be popping shit off before it's even 4th of July. I be like, yo, my nigga, like,
Especially when them
Relax.
shits is mad close to your house.
I don't. You know what it is? I
My
don't.
nigga.
The fireworks on 4th of July is cool. Like, but it's just the fact. The worst part is the fact that it was during the week. Like, the start of the middle of the week was like, what the is this? It's like today was like a Monday.
Like
for
this
real.
ain't no fireman's fair. Like
but it's like if it's on a weekend, Friday or Saturday it falls on. That's dope. That's what's up. Because you know what I mean. Do the fireworks, cool. Don't wild out till 5 a.m. doing fireworks. That's crazy.
Word.
But
oh,
like fireworks till a little bit late, like 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? That's cool. Like you're not wilding. During the week though, B, come on, like you should have started that at 7 o'clock. I know it's not dark out yet, but like B, started early. And so by the time you could do the finales,
I'm gonna be honest.
10
with
o'clock
you.
we finishing up.
I'm really gonna be honest with you.
Yo.
Niggas been popping off fireworks since February, bro.
And what?
Since February.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
February.
Nah, but they been doing it. Yeah.
No, bro. February. It's not even like there's no leaves on trees, none of that shit. Like it's nothing but wind blowing.
Yeah.
It's freezing. Why are you popping fireworks?
'Cause I
All
wanted
the
to
way
go
from
to somebody's
February
house.
to what? August, September,
Yo.
and that's when you call it a break. I've heard niggas. I remember niggas was popping fireworks on Christmas.
Yeah, they was going.
That's
They were wilding.
They was going in for sure.
Oh,
I mean,
it's tight.
yo, do you? Hey, yo, do you? But like, hey, come on,
Remember, it's other
Come
people
on,
who
man.
will like live.
come on, man. Do you? But like, come on, man. Hey, yo, listen. We all gotta be here, right? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Listen.
Like-
Bada bing a boom. Like, come
Can you file like a noise complaint over
Yes.
fireworks?
Yeah, if it's after a certain time, like huh?
No, but like I'm just saying. 'Cause I remember you used to have parties.
you gonna be the
house-
op. They
I
gonna be
used to
like,
have house
yo,
parties
this
at my house.
smurf's gonna
I
call.
swear to God, like they'd be like 11 o'clock at night. They're already talking about, yeah, they complain about the noise already. The music's too loud. This music's too loud. That. But motherfuckers popping fireworks off till 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't hear the
Yeah.
cops out yet. What's the
Yeah.
deal with that?
You know.
The law out here is 11.
People,
Yeah.
people out here talking about air quality this, air quality that. You wake up the next day after 4th of July, it's
Smog.
nothing but toxins in the fucking air.
Smog.
You're smelling all them fucking that ugh. You're smelling
That
gunpowder.
gunpowder.
That gunpowder.
Celebrating the
that
freedom
gives
of
me
my
the chills
oppressors.
every time I fucking talk
Crazy.
about it. My God, like what?
Yeah,
I hate
Stars
it.
Yeah,
and
hold you.
stripes.
I don't know what it is about firecrackers. Sometimes I like the smell
Yeah.
of that shit.
So that means
Yeah.
you like the smell of gas, gasoline.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was
Nah,
younger, I
not
definitely
even, it's not
was
the
one of those
same.
kids.
You don't like the smell of gasoline, but you like the smell of fireworks.
Nah, gasoline be too strong. I'm like, concentrate like crazy. Nah, the firework though, like after that go off, wait. You know that? I don't even know what it is, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, see, man, I used to love 4th of July, bro. I used to love that shit, bro.
And then,
I used to love it,
and
man.
you found out what it really meant
But now,
and what they
You like fuck
celebrate.
Now?
that shit?
go to work, man. Go to work, bro.
Go to work.
Listen, I clocks in, I clocks out.
And what time you clock out?
Yo, boy,
What time you clock out?
on a good day,
On any
6.
day.
On an easy day, 4.
Okay.
On a smooth day, 2 o'clock. That's some new shit. I ain't never had that before. Kid. Like they let you out early bird on a special. Come on, listen. Only for this period of
That's
time,
special.
bro. It's cool.
That's pretty crazy.
Cool. At least I got a job, bro. I listen. Hey, listen.
At least you do.
Shout
At least
out
I
to the
got a
jobs.
job. Shout out to big up. Big up. Hey, yo, listen. You know what I mean?
Y'all could treat your employees a little bit better though.
Check it out, but don't watch
Respectfully.
this. But check it out.
Let's hear it.
Yo, everybody should treat their employees better. It's difficult being a boss.
That's a fact.
It's difficult being a
it
boss.
is.
You need help, right? Because you have responsibilities. First and foremost, you have responsibilities. You've acquired and generated all of these responsibilities now, but with the help of a whole bunch of other people. Like that doesn't happen without some manpower. You need manpower, right?
Liability.
Huh?
You need like liability, like type of people you can rely on. You know what I'm saying?
Because yeah, that's what being the boss is. You're responsible in managing
Mm-hmm.
all of these things that you have built up. When you are a manager within those things, you are responsible for the management of your immediate surrounding, like
Yeah.
that immediate vicinity. There's levels to the management as far as regional, as far as
Shift.
yeah,
State directors and all
Yeah.
the other
yeah,
hoopla.
it's different levels to the
Levels to
managing.
the ish.
But at the same time, in the same token, every single person is vital to the operation for the fact that they're taking care of a responsibility that somebody else isn't. Obviously, that's common sense, right? If there's 5 responsibilities and you can only manage one of those responsibilities, there's 4 other responsibilities, so there's 4 other individuals that need to man those responsibilities. Okay, so who's gonna manage the 5 individuals manning those 5 responsibilities? It's one individual, but you're keeping a pulse or a finger on the pulse of those 5 responsibilities. So, in sense, you are responsible for those 5 responsibilities to the degree of the knowledge you have of where that responsibility is in the moment. But nonetheless, whether or not you have knowledge is irrelevant because you're responsible at the end of the day. If the person who's responsible for it initially isn't able to manage, then your duty and responsibility is to assist in that management to get it to where it needs to be. Okay. Does that mean you're more important?
Dun, dun, dun.
Huh?
Yeah.
But it is not to discount or discredit your
Yeah.
position in your role. You're managing the management of 5 responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
You're attached to the responsibility of each of these responsibilities. Each of those individuals have no responsibility of those other 4 responsibilities. You're responsible for your one.
Yeah.
But the one above them obviously is the overseer of the
He's
five,
basically
is what you're
he's
saying.
basically
He's not even. You're the overseer for the fact that I can't manage those other 4, so you have to help in the management of those other 4 or the oversight of the management. Yes, but I only say that because there is the hierarchy there.
Yeah, it's that pyramid.
Because it's just what it is. It's not gonna go from left. It's gonna go up. It's gonna go up or down, and that doesn't necessarily state importance because if anything, the person who's managing the individual responsibility is just as vital as the person overseeing the 5 responsibilities.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they're facilitating. If I'm facilitating this, that gives you room to jump to those other 4 and ensure that whoever's managing that, good. Okay, cool. Oh, you good? Okay, cool. Okay, we're good. Do you need anything?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need anything outside of what you're responsible for? Is there anything that can assist in you being responsible for this? Oh yeah, okay, I got you on that. Rather than you having to figure out while you're being responsible for what you're responsible for, what can help me in this and assist me or improve my. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think
But
I
do
say
you,
that.
do you think a boss is important though? To answer your question.
Well, yeah, because the boss is depending actually, not depending but depending because I mean
Because at the end of the day, if you're an employee of a job, like you're trying to make that boss look good. You're trying to make your boss look good for like the higher ups.
right because for the most part he's that
Exactly.
not for the most he is that person is in
Regardless
charge
of what job you work in, there's always higher ups, and there's always a regular manager for like the place you work at, whatever. And if you have to make him look good, or he or she, you have to make them look good for their higher ups. And as an employee, if you don't do that, then you're basically just like ruining.
The way I'm thinking about it in my head, because I'm thinking about it in like restaurant terms. So basically, obviously, even from the top, the person on top is important. One, because he is funding the company.
Yeah,
If he ain't
That's
important, he
very
not
true.
funding the company.
exactly.
Then everything falls, right?
Exactly.
The people that he hires, like Kenny was saying, they are, like the little secondary division team. They would be the general regional directors.
Exactly. Regional
And
directors.
then after that, obviously, every region has, let's say, an Applebee's.
Exactly.
General
They
manager.
have then the general manager.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
They're
that's a store
important.
manager.
Exactly. They're important because they literally run each store.
Exactly.
Well, not each store. They run that designated store. Then they have their managers to oversee their employees, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But even, like, those managers and the employees are important because if your employees are not happy and your employees don't want to be there and they're treating the job like shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Then they're not going to want to be there. They're not going to be able to make everything look good for your bosses.
Mhm.
Then in turn, bosses fire you. Everybody's getting fired. Close the restaurant.
Yo.
You feel me? So in what you guys are saying, like everybody is important. Like everybody has an important vital role.
Yeah.
And then even to the employees, like they have to make sure that the customers have a good experience. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the ones who pay for everything. Like the customers are just as important as the head guy. You know what I'm saying? Because they're funding the whole operation. Don't think just because I said that, y'all go into restaurants and be like, I ain't paying your bills.
Yeah.
Listen, working in a restaurant,
YouTube.
that shit is a
Don't
hassle.
do that.
I think
Don't
that,
do
shit is a
that.
hassle.
that comes to be.
I
The
hate
restaurant
people like
business
that.
is a hassle, but
Or
I'm
even
not even gonna
people
lie,
who like
I do love
do
that
customer
shit.
service.
I do love
I
that
ain't
mad
paying
funny.
your bills
Yeah.
during the
It's
holidays.
money you can make
And-
off
I
that
mean,
shit.
I think
That's the reason why I love it.
That's I
But
started to realize that's
it's
the
just
mentality.
terrible.
Some people
Yeah,
just-
bro, that's
some
mad
people
corny.
have that mentality of, and even that, as
Ain't
much
paying
as
your
as much
bills.
as somebody's signing the check, I'm also I'm helping to bring in the money that's filling the check.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's my just due, if anything, more or less.
My God.
You just have the
What you doing with that?
responsibility of signing that
Shit.
and
Some
authorizing
shit.
that. So, I mean, as much as it's he's there, you know what I mean? Respect the person who's signing the check. Respect the person you signing the check for, because there wouldn't be a check for you to sign if you didn't have the people to fill the roles that you can't. You know what I'm saying? So
Not even that. Y'all be like, oh, it's my money. You pay some. How long they take you to give you your money back? They take your bread like that. How long it take them to give you your money back? It's my money. No, it's not your money. It's not your money. It's yours for the moment.
Yo, man,
It's not your money.
I used to,
Dead
Knock it
ass.
off.
I used to be
It's
so
literally your
money.
money for the moment.
3 to 5 business days,
I-
and it's
like-
really a week if the weekend coming up.
It's like,
Nah,
Yo,
I used to be salty in
That
the
ass.
restaurant. I'm not gonna hold you. I used to be salty. I was making more, but I just wasn't.
it's just like, yo, if you have this bread, hire a private cook.
People just
Or
too
cook. Or
crazy.
learn to cook. Yes,
Nah,
you
like-
can. But, like, don't come out here with your shitty ass attitude, especially if you're going to walk in the door 10 minutes before they're about to close. I'm speaking for all the people out there who work in restaurants. Who can't even talk right now. Like,
flashbacks and shit, yo.
bruh, word, that ass flashbacks over here. Trauma.
You gave me PTSD
Yo,
from thinking about that
son.
shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, y'all gotta cut it out, son.
We close in 5 minutes.
I used to work
Okay.
in the restaurant business.
In 5 minutes. In 5
Yo,
minutes.
I think
Excuse me?
I think it's cool. I think it's definitely it's something that it's something to teach you about yourself and people. And I think it's
Yep.
important lessons to learn. And, yeah.
It helps
mean,
you with
like,
social skills. Don't get me wrong.
Yo,
It does help you with social skills.
it definitely helped me because
Yeah.
I just no.
Yo, being that host, walking that couple to the table,
Yo, stop talking about. I hate being a
that walk
host,
of
bro.
shame.
Bro,
that
I used
walk of shame.
to dread that shit every fucking day. Being
The
a
host is in an argument.
No, the host walking that couple
I mean,
to
the
the
couple
table,
that's in an argument.
or that last minute.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, I'm talking about the last minute couple that come in. And,
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
then the server's just looking at you from the kitchen and just like,
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Last
Like,
one
dead
again.
Not
ass.
even.
Hey.
I used to
Everybody
servers used to
see
get
them
tight
on
at
the
me when I used to
every-
give them
Everybody
like
in
tables
the
when they were trying
restaurant
to leave.
see them coming from the lot. From the lot. Yo, we looking at the window.
They
See
run
the
right to
car
the
pull
manager's
in.
office like,
Yo,
hey,
you-
or run right to the host and like, yo, I'm good for the night. The
That
manager
ass.
said I'm done. They cut me.
I'm cut.
Lying
I'm
ass.
cut. I'm
No.
cut. I'm cut.
No, they
Lying
lying.
ass niggas,
Yo,
No,
man.
that
lying.
look,
So
that
I'm
look to
cut.
the
I'm
front of the.
cut.
Oh,
Did we cut yet?
Oh, they coming
It's
in.
10:30.
Yo,
Bro, the amount of
Yo,
services being
especially
back
when
there
you-
filling up drinks like, yo, a cut started yet?
Yo,
Who getting cut first? Filling up drinks
If
and
you
shit.
was cool
I'll be
with the
like,
server, depending on who the host was,
Oh,
don't sit me.
Yo,
Don't sit me.
son.
And depending on if I didn't like you,
I done started side work already.
y'all know what it was.
I'm out to count Brad
Bro, if
out here.
if I was a
Come on,
host,
man.
I probably would have gave you a table last minute. A lot of niggas. Depends on how you treat me. It depends on how you treat me. I used to
Me
be as a
and
host.
Kenny
skills.
and Vaughn were the people get
I
the
used to
last
be a
tables.
host, and it depends on how you
Yeah.
treat me. I'm not even gonna lie.
God,
It
Red
depends
Lobster.
on how
I
you
don't
treat
even
me.
get it. Yo, I am no saint. I'm not the nicest. I'm not the politest. I'm not a nada, bada, bing, bada, boom. But I'm just saying, B. How we always get that?
What?
Just that
Oh,
one. Just
nah,
that one.
because we all knew what it was at Red Lobster, the clique that it was, and if we were unfortunate to work with said clique, we got that table.
Hey, bruh. Listen, man. This
Don't sit me. And depending on who the host
Well,
was,
that's one restaurant.
hit with
I don't
the-
want
Yo.
to put that drama
Yeah,
in
I'm talking
here.
about every one of these mugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not
Every
talking
one
about
of
that
these
restaurant.
mugs,
You guys
man.
always talk about Applebee's.
Talking about nah.
He's
I
trying to
mean,
bring,
man,
Red
he's
Lobster.
trying to bring
I'm
some
not even
drama
gonna
that
lie.
don't need
They
to be
kinda
in
fell
there.
off,
In there.
yo.
Yo,
No
chill,
drama, I was
mixing it
just-
up.
speaking of like our life events,
Mixing it like a
it's
Trying to go viral, bro.
not at all.
This is
Yet.
viral moment, Tom.
Nah, but yo, listen. See, that's why I was like, man, let me not serve no more. 'Cause- let me get out this mug, because I can ain't.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Then Kenny come around the corner in the kitchen. You gotta eat fucking Gatorade.
Nobody got no ice, no salad, no salad dressing, with the cheese.
Yo.
Kenny come through angry,
Yo.
sweeping like, like oh
Hey.
my
Hey,
god.
yo.
Excuse me, Kenny out here sweeping his feet and everything.
What's
Why
wrong
you
with you
bad.
Why you
niggas?
standing here?
My man.
Talking to white people in Spanish. What's wrong with you niggas?
Red Lobster did have its moments.
What's
It was
wrong with
fun.
you
It was
people?
funny.
I don't understand it. How
Yo.
could you be like this?
Yo, I wasn't talking to nobody. I was talking to everybody, though. Fuck. Nah.
Niggas be in the kitchen making sounds like,
You,
huh? Talking to me?
son.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, nigga.
Nah, that you get me hot. And
Red
then
Lobster.
the fact was, man, I was just like, bro, what is good?
Y'all got
I
red,
know
huh?
y'all need this. Everybody need this. You gonna use it, right? Who you waiting for? Who you waiting for? The ghosts? They not here today,
Y'all paid them to run my food though.
bruh. Yo,
Huh.
yo,
Huh.
see that's why I try to tell a fan as much as I could. I try to tell them as much as I could. Hey, I'm like, hey, yo, ain't really nothing to fear about going out. Just understand that not everybody cares.
Yo.
Yo, not
my-
everybody is gonna care the way you would hope. I'm sorry. It's just a reality.
I'm
And
just.
that's not to say they foul. It's just to say not everybody is gonna care the way you would hope.
I'm just
Listen.
saying. Every restaurant isn't waiting. And I'm gonna say it again. Every restaurant isn't waiting.
You talking about
They're
that?
not.
The movie with Ryan Reynolds.
Wait.
Nigga, Applebee's is.
Yeah, they need
listen,
servers.
That's really what I
Was you
started.
there the day when the old boy did the shit with the chili?
Nigga, what?
Oh.
What happened?
Can I say this
Oh
on
my
air?
God.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
was-
witnessed this in the
I'm
tax
so
statute of
glad.
limitations.
Huh?
Oh yeah, this is 20 years ago. I can talk about this.
I'm so glad, boy.
That's 20 years
listen.
ago. Yo,
Boy,
so
listen.
one day in Applebee's,
One of the days.
in the Applebee's that I worked at, that I happened to work at
Okay.
for one day because I was just there one day. So
Oh, just one of the days.
So this guy, he comes in the kitchen like, "Please get on my fucking nerves. What the fuck's going on? Fucking tired of this shit. All these fucking ungrateful people." Well, what's the word he said? I can't remember the word he said. But anyways, he comes around the corner again. She's like, "This bitch, I gave her this fucking chili. It's piping hot. The 4th time she doesn't fucking like it. All right, you want to fucking talk, bitch?" He's in the kitchen talking to the lady, talking to us, looking at us with a bowl of chili in his hand. He got the bowl of chili.
Bro! Oh,
In the chili.
no!
Put his finger in it, mixed it around.
Oh, my
That's why
God.
This shit
In the microwave.
Put that shit on for 5 minutes. Grab the piece of bread, because you know everybody loves some bread. You want some hot buns, bitch? Yeah, he took the bread. He put it in his pants. Rubbed it around. Took it out. Then put it in the little thing that we put the bread on.
Bro, I did that shit! Yo!
And then
fuck.
I guess he's like 2.5, 3 minutes past.
Oh,
He
God.
takes the chili out.
No.
Walks out there. Tight, smiling with a Joker smile, like, yeah, this bitch gonna love this shit.
Oh,
I
no!
was like, yo. So he's walking. He walked out, and then I'm in the kitchen, like maybe 5-10 minutes later, and he's like, yeah, she loved it.
No!
She says the best chili she ever tasted. She said the bread was fresh and warm. I was like,
Natural bun flavor.
Oh, my God!
I can't explain it how I saw it.
Holy shit.
Like, if you have to see it,
Yo.
it was like some movie shit, yo.
I
Yo,
would never trust that
I'm
guy
sorry.
with anything.
No, he
only
was
reason-
cool.
No,
But like he was willing to
If
go
she
there.
did not
If
say
you
that shit.
knew this guy,
She did not say that shit.
Yes, bro.
Yo.
He said
Oh,
that
nah.
shit.
he wasn't.
nah, he was just a funny
And then,
dude.
yo, the
Here
the
laughing
craziest
with
part,
tears.
we
Oh,
walked out of the kitchen to go see if she was eating the chili.
Nah, I'm
Scarfing
literally
that shit.
imagining this guy.
I'm like, oh!
I know him. I remember him.
Yes!
Bruh.
Wait, hold on. What happened?
We peek out the kitchen and we walk past the table because she's sitting like by the I think by the window seats.
Yo,
You know,
E.
the people on the booths
Oh,
by the
yeah,
window.
yeah,
yeah.
Nice ocean view.
This
Watch the
nigga-
cars
Yeah.
pass.
That's just over there.
Fucking.
No.
You can leave it up. Just keep it up.
Oh my
No.
god.
I'm trying to put it on my pocket.
That was like,
Yo.
No.
These
Slurping
niggas got
that
me
shit.
fucking
Slurping
crying.
that shit.
I was originally
That's what I'm about to
laughing
eat.
at Kenny's reaction, but then the story got crazy when
Yo,
she said
bro.
after he gave it back to her, she said, "Yeah, it's good."
This is the best chili I ever tasted.
Some season.
Best
In my
I
life.
Need a little season.
Best
Well, hate-
Ever was in life.
This is crazy.
hate never tasted so good.
Bro,
Yo.
what the pumpernickel?
Let me see what you're doing.
Holy
Whew.
yeah, candy apple. Man.
Oh, you're over here dying in tears too. That's
Hey yo,
Yo.
hey yo, nah. Because yo fam, this
That
dude
nigga
was mad
is
funny.
hilarious,
And he
bro.
was chill. But when
Who?
he got mad,
Oh yeah, nah, it was over. It was over. He was so
yo,
spiteful,
Yo.
petty.
that
over for
when
you.
he
I'm not
got
gonna
lie. Niggas
mad, bro.
wildin'.
Yeah.
I used to
Oh
be
my God, I
like
gotta put
that.
this down for a second.
Wait, nah.
Not like that.
Not like
Not
that.
like that. No,
But
not like that.
Huh?
That's not what you mean. Nah, cause that, no, cause how I used to be, you mean? 'Cause I used to be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I used to, and I
Yeah, but that was
really-
only in Red Lobster for like a month or two.
I rarely ever got
Yeah.
mad.
Nah, that was like
I rarely ever got mad at customers.
That shit was funny.
I mean, I got annoyed. But like,
Yo.
I see you get annoyed like these dumbasses don't know what they want.
That was later though. That was once,
Especially
that was once we got stuck in the culture and we was smoking weed and
yeah.
know what I mean, just not living like the enlightened life that we supposed to.
Yeah.
you're right.
yo, if you go to a
Not that
restaurant,
smoking weed is bad. We wasn't doing more with it.
Yeah,
You weren't
no,
being
I
productive, you mean?
wasn't exploring it the way.
we were being productive afterward.
I mean, you
Kinda,
kind of yeah, but at the
depending
same
on
time,
the
it was just like
Yeah.
It was
that
exploring
state of mind. It was like
I wasn't learning from it actually at that point.
it was awkward to transition to be like, are we really doing this?
Are we doing this? No.
Are we there yet?
Man, wow, bro. Listen, that's why you got. That's not why. It is beneficial to be able to
Be beneficial.
put a meal together for yourself.
Mm.
Um,
Do not, I repeat, do not eat Skittles and green tea. It'll mess up your teeth.
and what?
Skittles
Green
and
tea?
green tea for dinner.
At the same time.
For dinner, yeah.
Why?
For dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aside from struggling, why would anybody do that?
Message.
Oh, yeah, no, aside from that, yeah, no.
Okay.
Message.
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah. I mean,
Nah.
no, aside from struggling, you can definitely do that.
I mean,
Shout out to Alfredo Warriors.
Word.
yeah.
But worse than that, you
sorry.
probably have Domino's and
Nah,
then eat
he's-
that shit.
I mean, there's so many meals that you can make.
Yeah.
And you know what I think about is like where things are going. As much as I try to get away from harping on the thought, I'm allowing myself to ponder the thought and move away from it after I've done enough pondering. But it is important to pay attention to the things that are taking place and going on. There will be a time where it's necessary to understand what's taking place and going on, so you're preparing yourself properly for what could be, just like any other time in history. And that's not to say that it's so drastic that you need to know what we think is dated or aged, so to speak, common skill, such as hunting. Hunting, something people still do. It's just not something everybody does. Most people do.
You know what the thing with that is? It's just evolution. Like there's
And
only
I'm-
so many people that's gonna hunt,
I mean,
and then as
Yeah.
time
I mean
passes,
even for fish.
Hmm?
I mean even for fish. Like
No, I'm just saying, like, regardless, there's only a certain amount of people that's even gonna think about, oh, I want to go fishing. So like, you got to think like the one person that wants to go fishing and the 10 people that just like I'm chilling at home.
Yeah.
I don't even eat fish.
Yeah, no.
So-
and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
As time passes,
I don't
it's
have
gonna
a
be
boat.
100 people, and then there's 10 people fishing. So it's not like anything's really changing. It's just there's more people that we're seeing do it. Cause like what you're saying with the
More
cooking.
exposure,
Cause like
so to
what you're saying with the cooking, like people are moving to whatever they're moving to, like going out to eat or just Uber Eats.
Yeah.
But like there's still families that actually cook meals and have recipes. Like
Oh hell yeah.
that's a culture that's not
That's
going
mad.
anywhere.
That's mad.
So like
That's
you know
mad
that's
everywhere.
that's like
But
what's the
those
ratio
be-
for that 3 to 5, maybe from 2 to 5 maybe.
Yeah.
So multiply that, then it's the same shit what we have now. But like I was saying about the other thing. So it's not really like anything's changing or that we need to be like
Nah,
because whoever's gonna cook is gonna cook. If you want to cook, you want to cook.
the change.
If you don't want to, then you just don't want to.
The change
No,
doesn't
for
ever
real.
isn't ever obvious, or it is. It's just not.
And you can always pick up a cookbook.
Frontal lobe.
We got YouTube. You know,
Yo,
pretty soon people have
what?
Neuralink. They can
Yeah.
link to the cloud of cooking information and just oh right, okay, I see it now. We'll put the you know what I mean,
Yeah, no, that's
the Apple glasses on.
That is a big thing too. Is the fact that you can definitely learn a lot more now, readily. As long as you have the ability to obtain, or just the ability to get to some form of internet connection that connects you to the world, for you to get whatever information you think you might be looking for.
Yeah, as long as you know knowledge doesn't have to rule supreme over nearly everyone, because KRS already won, then you're fine. Then you're fine. You know. Seek what
Oh
you
my
want to seek,
gosh.
and then use it. If you don't want to use it, then don't seek too much.
Yo, it's something. It's always something to get.
Just use what you can.
Always something
For
to
real.
get. Depends on what you want, yo. Depends on what you gotta know what you.
I want it all.
When you know what you want, yeah,
Then you're gonna fall.
that's Easier said than done.
I want a lot. Can't have everything, but I want everything.
But you can't have all the things.
Finally got my mind in a clean state. Niggas try to serve me up a cheesesteak. I gave him back a clean plate.
Word.
I was hungry.
Munch.
Whoa,
Not
whoa,
that.
munch?
But
Hey,
munch?
yo, munch?
Munch?
Hey, yo. Not even that. Not even.
Damn, I was about to
That's how
shout.
childish that is. That's how childish that is.
Bruh.
I was about to shout out the GOAT. And y'all niggas.
Oh, Ice Spice?
He can't. No, not Ice Spice. I was talking about
You're
Drizzy.
bugging.
She was.
Oh.
She was.
Get
talking-
out.
I was talking about Drizzy, man. Drizzy's the GOAT.
Hey, yo.
I mean, Drake cool, yeah.
Drake is literally, in my opinion, he's like. If there's like two GOATs, it's him and Jay.
What about my MJ?
I mean, like, no, I'm talking like rap wise.
You mean hip hop wise?
Hip hop? Yeah, hip hop.
Yeah.
Like, obviously,
Drake
Mike.
doesn't just
Mike is
rap.
the king of pop forever. Everybody's gonna always say that. You know
You
what I'm
said Drake
saying?
and who?
Drake
Jay.
and Jay Z.
Kenny Scott. When he's not J. Cole.
I think.
Or Ken Cole.
I'm not even
Yo.
gonna lie. I really feel like because they're just so versatile, like they can just go on any type of beat, any type of flow, or they can take a beat, make their own flow out of it. Like it's just, I feel like they're just the most
Yo,
gifted.
man.
I've always ignored people's like always saying like, oh, Drake had like ghostwriters. I never believed in that because some of his verses like. And there's even people, like artists, who even said this shit. Like he's like one of those type of artists that can like really like come up with a flow right then and there, like come up with a verse, like from listening to the
There's
beat.
literally songs that he said that people wrote with him.
I mean, that's
So you
not
don't
that's not
believe that-
that's not ghostwriting, because he even said it himself. Like he even said like music is a experience or a creative experience that should be shared. You know what
But
I'm saying?
then wasn't the Quentin Miller thing ghostwriting? To a degree? Or I guess he just took the cadence and ran with it.
That's not really no.
I understand what you're saying.
Because you have to think about it. Quentin probably just gave it to I don't know. Like I wasn't there like how they situated that, but at the same time like
If they don't put
there's
the
people
name
like
in the visible credit, that doesn't necessarily mean they're not getting the credit.
NDA.
because what did you tell me? Remember that time you told me when you
Technically.
Yeah, ghostwriter.
Non-disclosure.
What
No.
you saying?
I was trying to say like remember that time you were trying to tell me like when you were mixing your stuff before you dropped Auto-Tune Therapy 2, and you were saying like, oh, I got like tracks that like that are not finished, but like you can jump on them if you want them. It's like
What about that?
because like at the same time like you think of these songs like say if you made a song right.
Okay, I see it. Okay, got
And
you,
like
got you.
you're not feeling the song because of like okay like you don't like the way your voice sounds or something, or like I don't know what would have made somebody like give up a beat or give up a song, but at the same time like you give up a song that you don't want, or like you're trying to feel like you're feeling something out for it, but you're not feeling it. You don't feel like that's like your type of flow. You give it to another artist, you feel like that's like when you like think of his voice on this track, you can hear him flow on it. And you can hear it like you can hear him go crazy on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
You heard
I
what
can
he
see what, yeah, I get what you're
like
saying.
it's just like it's not like I'm not saying like oh like Drake stole the shit, like no, it's more of just like maybe they just probably
Well,
thought
ghostwriting don't mean you stole it. That just means somebody else wrote it and they're not physically credited.
I guarantee you right now, if I go to the song, because what is it, Know Yourself, right? That was the song that everybody was trying to like blow up and shit.
I have no clue.
That I think it was that, if I can remember.
I don't even know.
Know Yourself.
So you think Drake is better than Kendrick Lamar?
All right, see now you're getting into a whole different conversation.
No. I'm sorry.
But at the same time, like I love Kendrick. Don't get me wrong, I love Kendrick. I haven't really been feeling his last album. I wasn't really feeling it. It had a few bangers, but I just didn't.
He wasn't feeling his
Still
last
too
album.
young, kid.
Really?
Ha.
Really?
It had a good couple bangers. I liked N95, and I did like.
bangers. He want bangers,
Yeah.
not music.
He had a lot of bangers.
Chicken soup for your soul, youngin.
Like
You're still talking like a chick.
So
stop
much.
that. Stop that.
What hits that? Silent Hill. That's it.
Yeah.
Yo,
I can't even bring up the lyrics on this.
yo,
shit, whatever.
I want
Alright.
to say. How many,
But back to
how
the
many
conversation you were trying to say.
how many
At the end of the
them
day,
was-
I love Kendrick too.
like
I
that one?
was really big on Kendrick when I was younger, but that was when he was a different Kendrick. Now he's transitioned into a
That was when
different,
he was heavily promoted.
heavily promoted.
So
Now,
if he was still heavily promoted, it would be a battle. between
no,
the
it's
two.
not even that. Like I did like his concept of his last album. I just felt like it was just like. I'm a big Damn person. I love.
It's
Damn.
missing the gloss
Damn
of
was
the
a good,
industry.
Damn was a good album for me.
Because it has the industry gloss.
I like that one. But the same.
I like a good amount of that.
Yeah, it's good, but it's not. It doesn't have that industry stuff like the
What?
extra
Yeah,
nah,
instrumentation
what?
in the beat, the extra like.
Because then, what do you
voices
think Cole?
and
You think
vocals.
Cole's? You think
That shit
Cole?
got- that shit got-
You think
I
Kendrick's better than Cole?
honestly,
You think Kendrick's better than Cole?
If I'm being biased, I do think Kendrick is better than Cole. But honestly, they're like, they're like
I
really.
feel like Kendrick has more nostalgia. tracks,
That
man.
yeah, like
I know
because
what
they
you mean
both
by
have
that.
versatility. I feel like they both rap and fucking killed each other's beats when they did.
You think they'll ever drop a tape together?
We had this conversation. I don't think this.
I would really love for that to happen.
I don't want to keep getting my hopes up. I'm just gonna wait.
He did say his last album's gonna be the fall off.